Hey everybody, it's Colin with H&L Lawn Care. What we're going to do today is go over a little quick video on how to install a little vibrator onto the back of this Boss Tailgate spreader here. We run some treated salt and doesn't like to come out of there. It just kind of creates itself its own little hole in there, so we're going to get that taken care of. Got ourselves a spreader here, a little vibrator, and here, got all the parts, wire harness, cord, straps, vibrator. And this works on the tailgate spreader if you have a digital controller. So get kind of going on that. I already have a backup camera installed, and that powers right into the factory plug on the truck. That works real well. So we'll kind of get this thing started and get working on it. It's going to go right down in here. Goes down on the bottom part here where it's flat on the inside of the spreader. So let's get started. We'll get the grate out. Pretty simple. Just lift that out of there, get looked at, and see how it goes. Get all this stuff unpackaged, and we'll get back to you in a few. Alright, well, we got everything unboxed. Here's going to be your part number if you're looking for it for any tailgate spreader. TGS11099. Vibrator Kit for digital control box. Simple instructions, pretty simple, basic, super easy to do, no big deal. Wire harness, this will be hanging out the back by the bumper. This will run up inside the cab. Be good to go. I'll just follow my existing harness. Zip ties, some stainless steel hardware. This is your weather tight plug to go in there when it's not in use. You got the vibrator and the plate mounts inside the box. So what we'll do is this is the first thing we're going to use is this vibrator. Must find a spot. We're going to mount this. And this down here, they say as low as you can towards the bottom that you can get. I'll just kind of find a good spot for it, and we'll go from there. What I'll do is set the plate up inside here, kind of run it down here, see where it'll fit at about. Drill a couple holes and be simple enough. So get you set up there and we'll get working on it. Alright, well, we got everything situated. Let's get started here. We'll grab the drill, spell battery, and move the box away. And according to the directions, it says you want a 7/16 hole. Alright, simple enough. At 3/8. That's what we're going to go with. Let's see how that does. Just perfect. Alright, let's see what we got here. I really wanted to probably do half. Too big, we're not going half. Alright, let's see here, find a spot. Looks pretty straight. Say probably right there. All right, got one there. I'll do the rest from the bottom. Straight, level. easier. A couple bolts through there and there. Boom, boom, and alright, simple enough. Perfect. And pull those out. Grab the rest of the hardware we need. Screw lock washer. Get those all ready to go. Alright. Dude. See what's kind of being done in there. It's far down on the bigger spreaders. Alright, there we go. Now, put the vibrator on. When you put it on, you want to put it with the cord hanging down. This way, any moisture, if it ever were to try to collect, it's going to run down the wire, and you're never going to have an issue that way. There's one. Alright. Alright, next we'll just tighten it all down, and that's the whole side of this, and that's all done. The only thing left to do is run this, and we'll run this stuff in about a day here. Alright, hope you enjoy. We'll be back in a little bit. Well, we got it all done, tightened up, as you can see. Only recommendation I would say is if you got one of these bigger ones, the 1100 spreader, you're going to want either a person to help you or a socket with a long extension that you can extend out. So you can reach to the bottom with your hand all the way down in there. Otherwise you can't reach to the bottom and tighten the nuts with the wrench at the same time. So right there you can see bottom two there and there, top two all tight. Just ran the wire same way, comes out where the spreader comes out. I'll get a waterproof end made up for that, and that'll be it. And then this is just where I have all my extra wire for my camera that we have on here. So run backup camera, that's just screwed in with two stainless steel screws. Runs right up there. Factory pin. Works fantastic. Well, we got the vibrator all installed, the wiring harness done. All we did was, I'll show you. There it is, all mounted up. Right there. Just ran the wire. Connected it to the main wire harness with the salter. And we just followed that all up underneath the truck. I'll show you that. Up underneath. Came in through the firewall with the rest of it right here. Just follow it up. And it runs right to the salter. And to get that to work, power it on. Then hit the vibrator button. And you can hear it running. again, turn it off, shut it off, it's good to go. That's it, pretty simple install. Like I said, the hardest part, honestly, is tracing the wires all the way up under the truck to where you want to keep them out of anything from getting hit. Want to keep it away from the exhaust, obviously, anything hot or moving. But other than that, pretty nice, simple, easy install. Hope you all have a good day. God bless. Peace.